Okay, everybody, we'll get the awards presentation going. I promised everybody I'm going to try to keep it short this year, so we'll see how I do. You can start your timers. But here we go. So this year was a unique year. Obviously, we were performing very strong. Dojo was growing. Classes effort was all very, very high. And then we were hit, as with everybody. Before COVID came about, I just want to highlight a few things. One, our competition team was prime and ready and dominating. So we had 7 athletes try out for the team, 6 qualified for BC team, and the majority of those 6 qualified as the #1 seed. They were the best in BC, a whole herd of them, and we were ready to go to nationals, and we had a few pegged, set to become national champion. They were performing very, very strong. So it's too bad that we missed out on nationals this year. It's unfortunate, but it isn't scheduled for next year, next July. Everybody's going to be a little bit different because weights changed and size changed, and Stormy's grew a couple feet. But so things are going to be a little bit different. However, that doesn't disregard their effort and the skill set that they prepared themselves to be. They were looking great. Just to highlight that and what happens when you're an athlete as well. So 6 athletes, Senpai Emma, Senpai Junior, Senpai Keys, Jakey, Storm, Indigo, because of their performance to qualify as the #1 seeds in BC, they all got awarded with CSI athlete carding. So all athletes here, if you perform well, you try out for the provincial team. If you do very well at provincials or nationals, you get what's called CSI carding. And that carding is from the Canadian Sport Institute. It provides benefits and resources to these athletes to help them for funding. So they get gym passes. Basically any gym in Kelowna, they can go for free. YMCA, Golds, and anywhere. They get discounts at different places like, I don't know, what do you guys get? Air House and anything athletic based. They get discounts on meals and travels and hotels. So anybody who is younger, who's coming up into the competition scene, this stuff is out there. They also get high school credits, middle school credits for performance on the provincial team. So you can take less courses in your high school and middle school years, or save them for your grade 11, 12, if you're performing as an athlete. I think you get 4 credits starting at grade 10. On top of that, because we're the instructors, Senpai Steve and I, as coaches, also get the CSI coaching card, and we get all the same benefits as the athletes. So for those athletes or students who are getting older in our dojo, who want to get into coaching, there's benefits for coaches as well. On that, just in case people don't know, I've been the head coach of the provincial team. So all the high performance athletes in BC, I've been the head coach for that team for the last 3 years. And I was just awarded for the next 3 years as well. So what that means is I only do it because of all these people, because I want to give them the best, the information right away, the resources right away, and design a program that's going to benefit them and our province. So it's just nice to have it in home so that we have the direct resource. Okay, so to talk a little bit about COVID. What I want to say is that everybody who stuck with us, thank you. It was a huge hit, as everybody knows, to our dojo, as well as almost every other industry in the world. So it was, you know, Karina and I had some real good talks of, well, maybe this is it. Maybe the dojo's done, and we got to find something else. So it was hard moments there. We've made it through here. We want to thank everybody for the support. We try to stay on top and do the absolute best program we can. I have a note. I'll just get to it now. I think some of the summer camps we did this year were like top tier. Some of the best camps we've ever done. That's including when I used to do them. So good job, Senpai Emma and Senpai Keys. They killed it this year. But yeah, COVID was tough. We weren't sure whether it survived, but we have. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. We need to grow. We need to push hard in the coming months, but we know who our core is, and we appreciate all of you. I'm getting close. What I also like is it really highlighted this year is the development of the next generation. So especially in our after school group, which is the core of the dojo, we have some older people moving on, and that always makes way for the next generation of leaders. And it's amazing to see. I hate naming names, but I'm going to. You know, we had a lot of people step up, people like Mia, people like Ava, people like Storm, who really took the new members of the after school program under their wing, and we could always rely on them to help. There's only a few of us. It's like me and Jason, or it's like me and Keys, or me and Tam, or whoever, who are running that class of 35 kids. We can't be everywhere. We try to be, but we can't. So this leadership group is amazing. So great job to all them. Last thing I just want to highlight is not a grandiose moment, but the daily wins. A lot of you don't see what we see. We see frustration, we see struggling, we see quitting, we see pain, we see agony, we see all this stuff on a daily basis, and we're there to support and push, whether it's a child or an adult, through that. And it's those small daily wins that really give us as instructors the big appreciation of doing what we do. So that's, to me, the highlight. We get the bad days, the good days, working with discipline, teaching athletes and students to reflect upon themselves and their experience. And then also, I'm grateful and thankful for the amazing support network that we have surrounding everybody here. It's not just me, it's not just Keys, it's not just Tam, it's not just Junior. It's when Chase and Liam are struggling, it's the Jade and Storms who come in and push them through it. So good job, and thank you to all of them. Okay, with that, maybe not, I thought it was good. We're gonna start with our awards. So how this works is there's 4 awards, 4 plaques, each going to a junior and a senior. So the junior athlete is somebody who is a little bit younger, trains in our junior classes. The senior athlete is somebody who's in our teen, adult, or sports streams, depending on their age. So we are going to start with the 2020 Most Improved Student of the Year. This was a tough one. This year's awards in general was very, very difficult. There's a lot of good names. There's a lot of good names on the table, and we have to narrow it down and pick only a few. This student has been with us for quite a while. They've made tremendous growth this year, not only technically, but just maturity wise. I always give them a hard time. So this is probably everybody, I guess, I suppose. That doesn't narrow it down. But they technically, great improvement. I will always want to use them as an example for demonstrating for the class, and always in good spirits, positive, supportive. And yeah, anything you guys want to say about that person? Yeah.
Hi. I kind of feel bad sometimes because I'm really mean to this person. I guess I'm mean to everyone, but this person really works really hard, probably stands out in all of the classes that they do. And that's probably why I just pick on them, because they're just so amazing.
Okay, so the junior recipient of 2020 Most Improved Student of the Year is Charlie Dooler. Good. Well done, Charlie. Great job. We have a certificate for you to take home, as well as your name is on this plaque, which I won't show because it shows the recipient of the senior. What's this person? So the senior recipient super stepped up this year. They not only in their own training, but supporting everybody else, pushing themselves beyond what they thought was capable originally. They have undertaken on themselves extra classes, not only in helping teach, but also training for themselves, and has made tremendous strides. To be honest, in the sports class when this person started, oh my gosh! But now it's mildly average, which is a good improvement. Just kidding. But anything for this person?
Yeah. When we started in the sport class, I would say we were lacking a little something, like a little motivation, right? This guy came in like a fire truck, right? And just started yelling at us. right? We all got scared, but also motivated us quite a bit, right? Which really helped us with our morale and everything. So for that, thank you.
Can I say something as well?
Yes, please.
Like in the sports class, we'd been training with like the same group of people for a long time, and then all of a sudden this new person came in with this whole new energy, whole new spirit, whole new attitude, and it really brought a lot of fun back to the sports class. So I thank you for that.
Everyone probably knows, but the recipient of 2020 Most Improved Student of the Year, Derek Stashin. Good job, Derek.
Hi.
And
Yo.
Derek,
Yeah, that's great.
why don't you say a few words?
Okay. Well, I just want to say, like, when I started the sports class, it really changed my view quite a bit. I was kind of getting a little weary, maybe, of a lot of things at that time. So joining it brought a lot of energy, and like getting to know the people in that class really helped me out a lot. I don't know. It just made everything a lot better. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Well, thank you. Charlie, do you want to say anything?
6:15.
Thanks. I feel like I've learned a lot this year, including doing it virtually. That's almost all I have to say.
That's great. Good job, buddy. Well done.
20 words or less. Right on.
Okay. Okay, next we have Inspirational Student of the Year. Let me take a quick look. Are they on screen? I don't think so. Okay, so this person trains junior classes, senior classes, sports classes. This person pushes hard. They are always a bright face. They are always cheering and supporting and really being there, whether it's very vocally or quiet, but they are always there to help their teammates out. No?
I don't know if he's here, but this kid makes me so happy every time he walks into the dojo. Just his face, so good. Okay.
Okay, the recipient, 2020 Inspirational Student of the Year, Shawnee Boy, Sean McInnes. I don't think Shawnee Boy is on stream, but if you are, just wave at us. But I don't think he's there. Okay, let's move on to senior, 2020 Inspirational. Again, this person, they come by it naturally. They are just a naturally enthusiastic, helpful, kind to all person. So they performed amazing this year, technically in classes, but also whether we're in the dojo, before class starts, after class ends, at home, this person is always available. And even though they're small, they have they pack a big punch in inspiration.
I had the honor of going to Fort St. John for the 2020 BC Winter Games with this kid, and I'm just going to say it was awesome getting to sit in that coach's chair and coach them and just watch them push hard every single match with a ton of spirit, a ton of energy. It was amazing to watch.
The recipient of 2020 Inspirational Student of the Year, Indigo Berry. Indeed. Congratulations. Yes, I'll give you that. And your name's right there, just so you know. And there's the microphone.
Okay, let's go. I wasn't really expecting anything, but it happened, you know? It just happens. It was weird online. If I didn't know what was going on, I was like, what's going on? Don't got much to say, but yeah, thank you for driving me, Mom, Dad, and all the other parents, for everyone else. Thank you, Sensei, and people that train with me. Yeah, that's really it.
Good job, Indy. That's yours, yeah. Indy's a rock star. Okay, 2020 Volunteer of the Year. again, in a very disruptive year, we had a lot of help and we had a lot of people step up to bring us through. But even before that, the 2 recipients this year helped tremendously. They helped the dojo, not only during classes, but again, when we run a ton of events, bottle drives and collections and all of this stuff, and they're always involved and their families are always involved. But guarantee without saying we wouldn't have been able to provide near the program that we did when we had to switch to online and virtual, and it was hard. So if you've never done it, it's very hard to teach to a camera when we're used to teaching to a room full of enthusiastic, sweaty people. But I couldn't have done it. Literally couldn't have done it. A program wouldn't have been what it is without these 2 recipients. The recipients are Volunteer of the Year, Emma Tamaki and Lauren Reed.
Teaching online is hard. But I think from you guys, even staying at home, being on a screen, you guys had so much energy, and that's what got me so excited and what kept me going for you guys. Thanks.
I was gonna say when we're online, I mean, it was like peak of not going
She's just
out.
kind
I
of
was
awkward, but she's just
not doing much. So getting the opportunity to come in and faces, even if they're tiny and on a little computer screen, just being able to interact with you through the screen and teach you, it was really great. So I had fun.
Okay, 2020 hardest working. We got 2 more. We have the hardest working, and then we have the Spirit of Karate Do trophy. Okay, so the thing that makes the hardest working student of the year unique is that we don't have a say in this one. We pick all the other ones. We don't have a say. This one is decided purely on the membership. We take a vote. Every single person, everybody picks one. Now the list ends up huge, right? There's like 20 names on the list because everybody is very hardworking, and then a few names start to separate themselves. This is an award that we usually have ties, and we don't for the junior. The junior stood out this year, but we do have a tie for the senior. But I'll get to that. So I won't. Who wants to say something?
I'm also mean to this kid. But they are a really, like all the other kids, but they are super, super hard work. I guess that's why they're getting this award. But they're here all the time, and they're so kind to everyone else, and they're such a leader. And yeah, they're just a really good kid overall. So this is a good job.
We'd be doing warm-up, and it'd be, how many punches can you do in 30 seconds? Or do this many punches? And they do 50 more punches than what we asked them to do. Or we'd be doing Tabata, and we'd be taking a 10-second break, and they'd keep doing jumping jacks, or they'd be sitting there dancing. So, I mean, that just goes to show, and the award goes to show. All of your peers think you're hardworking. All of your instructors think you're hardworking. So way to go. Keep it up.
Okay, 2020 hardest working student of the year, junior, goes to Chase Hobson. Nice and close.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you, everybody, for voting.
I don't know what to say.
How about that? So thanks for voting for me.
Thank you for voting for me.
Good job. By the way, he's not sick. That's just our new RHKA mask that we're giving to all our after-school programs, and he wanted to wear it today. So there's that. 2020 senior hardest working student of the year. These 2 have been consistent in their effort in class, in team trainings, and in all of this stuff. I have no problem with the recipients this year of hardest working student. I think it defines not only this year's effort, but many, many years before that. The tied vote for 2020 hardest working student of the year, senior Senpai Keys, Senpai Junior.
You go first? No. Okay, well, I definitely did not expect this. There were a lot of people on my list for hardest working in the senior classes, so I didn't think I would be on it. But thank you. I mean, I guess, yeah, thanks.
All right, yeah. I knew it was gonna happen already. Right? It's no biggie, you know. It's just when you're the best, it just happens all the time. So I know, yeah. Thank you for choosing me. I appreciate it. I didn't actually expect to have it, but you know, it's nice to have, and I'll just continue to work harder than I will before. So thank you.
Okay. And last but not least, RHKA Spirit of Karate Do Trophy. This one has been with us for a very long time. I mean, you look at the list and it's a who's who of the dojo. So last couple winners, Jaden Whittemore, Johnny, Senpai Kevin, Senpai Kyle, Gabe, Emily, Brandon, Jennifer, Jade, Keys. There's a lot of people on this list. So this athlete or student to me has grown immensely and has for a while shown what I consider the spirit of Karate Do. But I think this year they really have stepped up, and this person, it wasn't always comfortable put in the situations that they were, but they rose up, they challenged themselves, they came through it, they pushed through, and they delivered, whether that's in a drill, technically, supporting another athlete, being put in an awkward spot at a competition. But it's a very special award. Obviously, it has a lot of history with our club, as do they all. But this year's recipient of 2020 Spirit of Karate Do, Emma Tamaki.
I mean, when you're this awesome, you kind of know what's going to I kind of just want to thank all of the students that I've taught and just all of the people that I've been in a class with, because you guys are the main people that push me, because without you guys, I would have been just kind of alone and sad, probably at home on my couch. And you guys push me every single day, and just your energy, and I love seeing all of you, maybe not Chase, but most of you, and so thank you. I love all of you guys.
Excellent. So normally what would happen at the year end is we have all of our black belts come up and do these amazing speeches. We're not going to do that this year. This closes the ceremony, but Senpai Keys volunteered last class. He's going to do a video edit of a bunch of our black belts answering some questions related to the year, and he's going to piece it all together. We'll upload it on YouTube, and everybody can view it and kind of get to know our instructors a little bit better and see our opinion on stuff. So thank you very much, everybody. That concludes the year end, and let's keep pushing. Have another good year in 2020, 2021. Excellent. Good job. Congratulations to all the winners. Excellent. And stream is closing.
Did you have